chit chat pod. No, welcome to another podcast. Well, this is my Marvel chat podcast, and here's a list of the Marvel projects that are going on this year. So, well, I'll name a few off the top of my head I remember. So, Wonder Man, and even Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and even X-Men 97 Season 2, and also even Spider-Man Brand New Day, and there is going to be even a lot more other things too for Marvel, and something that I'm currently doing is watching a lot of Marvel films and all that up to lead up to Avengers Doomsday. And very recently we did get a lot of teaser trailers for Avengers Doomsday. So the first trailer was, well, Captain America. Then the next one was, well, I think Thor, and hmm, and there was a few other ones. Yeah, just to name a few, there was a lot of other trailers even showing, well, M'Baku, The Thing, and even Wakanda. Well, not really Wakanda, but The Thing and the Fantastic Four, and even the X-Men, and even Magneto, where it showed a teaser trailer of, well, the X Mansion, but I think it was in ruins. It showed it showed Professor X narrating in the background, and even the X-Men, like the X-Men sign that you'd usually see in the front gate of the X Mansion, well, it was down on the ground. But I really think Doctor Doom, well, might be the cause of all the X-Men being gone, and with the Sentinels, and even back in Deadpool and Wolverine, and maybe that is before the events of before that happened. Maybe it foreshadows that. And when Wolverine said when he was going out for to do his usual have a drink, but after he came home, maybe it will actually sort of foreshadow that in some shape or form. And I'm just making a hypothesis that could be the case, or, well, even how Thor is also a parent now with his daughter Love from Thor Love and Thunder. And Well, back to that teaser trailer with the X-Men. So it even showed Magneto, where he was also playing like chess, and he moved like a chess piece. And I truly cannot wait for Avengers Doomsday. And recently, I did watch Doctor Strange 1 and 2 to also prepare myself for Avengers Doomsday, and even all the Captain America movies: Captain America the First Avenger, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Captain America Civil War. All those movies I watched. Welcome Dora Chan. Welcome Kara. Welcome AZAFB9. And yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about a lot of like Marvel projects and all that are happening in 2026. Elena. Welcome, Elena. Welcome, everyone. And yeah, if you guys are fans of Marvel, what project are you most excited for in, well, for this year? I'm most excited for, well, I'm most excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and even X-Men 97 Season 2, and Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Which, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2, I would have to say that's on the bottom list of being excited for movies. Well, shows. Half of those that I named, well, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 and X-Men 97 Season 2, and so those would be animated shows that are getting a Season 2. X-Men 97 Season 2 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, those are both getting a Season 2. And for live action, Marvel, well, for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, I cannot wait to see where the story leaves off from Daredevil Born Again Season 1. And I did, like, I think it was a few years back, watch all of Daredevil, and like watching the pilot of the show Daredevil was kind of sad. Yeah, I do have to agree. New X-Men would be awesome, which that could be. Yeah, that is something I would love, is new X-Men. And there's one show that I was watching. It was this Marvel show called Gifted. I think it's like a X-Men show, but not really. It was a show that I was watching. And something else that I really enjoy is The Punisher, and even Luke Cage, but not Iron Fist. I would have to say Iron Fist is my least favorite Netflix show that was on Netflix back in the time before Daredevil and the Defenders, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Like all of those Netflix Marvel shows that were on Netflix, then soon after made its way to Disney Plus. My favorite Marvel show that came from Netflix was Daredevil. But I would love a show about Nova. Now that would be awesome. And an X-Men show that I did actually like was X-Men Evolution, which when it actually came back to Disney Plus, but when it did get removed from Disney Plus back in the day, then got re-added a few months back, I watched it in one weekend because that show was my favorite. Because my favorite X-Men was Cyclops and Wolverine. But it looks like Wolverine, if Wolverine has his mask on, it looks like two Batmans are kissing. Like if you look at it in in that meme where he's like sitting in a coffin and has like a picture, well, you know which one. And but also Wonder Man, it is getting the same treatment as that show Echo, where it's getting released all at once on January 27th, which is actually before my birthday, which would be on a Tuesday, January 27th for Wonder Man, and January 28th would be my birthday. Well, my 26th birthday. And I might have a birthday video, most likely. And I wonder, even for Fortnite, because something I would love is another Marvel season instead of just not a lot of locations. Like how we had like the absolute doom season in, I think it was season 5. Yeah, it was in season 5 of Fortnite. No, chapter 5 in Fortnite, the absolute doom season. And I wish it could be like a whole map, like a whole island where it could be a Marvel season where that would be cool, but not to add any collab skins. I mean, not any mashup skins. I didn't mind Peely Wolverine, but one of the other ones I wasn't a fan of was Captain Jonesy. But someone else, even for the Star Wars season, I know I'm getting off topic and I've sort of segued on to like Fortnite, but even with the Wookiee team leader and even two Simpsons collab skins, well, that were mashup skins of Simpson skins in Fortnite. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what Marvel has in store for us. And it seems like the trailer hype for Avengers Doomsday, well, could that spark be back for the MCU? We'll just have to wait and see. But Spider-Man Brand New Day, I cannot wait to see the Punisher or whatever characters we see, and even how Spider-Man wanted everyone to forget who Spider-Man was when Doctor Strange casted that spell in Spider-Man in Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, in Spider-Man No Way Home, when Spider-Man asked Doctor Strange for everyone to forget who Spider-Man was, but later on towards the end, they well, it led to like all the villains from the Sam Raimi universe and even the Andrew Garfield universe. Well, the Sam Raimi universe and the Sony universe of villains. So, yeah, those villains then appeared. And yeah, I really don't need to explain the rest because I've seen that movie so many times and it's been narrated so much on YouTube. But yeah, bye guys. Thanks so much for watching. I think I'm going to be planning for some more videos. So I might be planning for some more horror stories. And I did actually reset my YouTube watch history so I can actually change it up and actually have new things to search up for. So, bye-bye. And more videos, well, possibly videos for tomorrow afternoon, but yeah, tomorrow afternoon, I'm most likely gonna stream on TikTok, so yeah, I could also possibly play Minecraft and possibly maybe make a YouTube stream today too. So, bye-bye.